When you were a child, what did you want to be when you grew up? Why did you want to be that? When you ask a child what they want to be when they grow up, you can get some really funny answers. Maybe a professional dog petter, full-time ice cream taste tester, or maybe even a dog. Are such goals possible? Maybe you really can be anything you want when you grow up, but maybe not a dog. I don't think you can be a dog. As a child, I always wanted to be a clown. And as you can see, I was the class clown. I loved making people happy through my silly performances. And because grown-ups could see that I was happy, they always encouraged me to be that class clown. How often do adults say to children, you can be anything you want when you grow up? Do they really mean it? I'm not sure they do. I think they mean that you can be happy when you grow up. If you have a good job, a big house, and you follow this normal notion of success, because that's how you win at life, right? Well, today I'm going to share with you how Finland's alternative festival culture showed me an alternative road to happiness. And no matter how grown up you are, you can still be anything you want if it makes you happy. My first memory of performing was in front of my mom, dad, and sister when I was 5 years old. In the living room, I strategically set up flashlights so the beams of light were pointing at the couch. I invited them in for the show, and I hit the stage, the couch. We were performing to Bon Jovi's hit single, Living on a Prayer. Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa! Living on a prayer. Yeah. And sometimes I use my wooden spoon as a guitar. It's like, and it was completely ridiculous. But it didn't matter because we were happy and were having fun. And these shows continued throughout my childhood. But I noticed when I was in around 5th grade, these performances were no longer appreciated. Something that once got me praise now had me sent to the principal's office. And I heard phrases like, you need to start acting your age. You better grow up, John. So I did. So I got really good grades in school. I went to university. I earned degrees in sociology, business, and law. And I even graduated cum laude. But inside, that little performer still wanted to come out. And he was trapped. And I got the good job. I got the house. I did all of those things. But I couldn't help but wonder, do I exist to make spreadsheets? And then something changed. I found myself on a business trip to Prague, and I was by myself. At the restaurant, I was sat down next to a beautiful woman who looked like a punk rock elf. I couldn't help but introduce myself. Hi, I'm John from Boston. I'm Anu from Sankajärvi. Sankajärvi? Where's that? She looks at me as if I should know. Sankajärvi's in eastern Finland. Okay, tell me about Sankajärvi. And again, as if I should know, she says, Sankajärvi is home of the wife-carrying world championships. And I had the same question many of you have. What's wife-carrying? She explains to me that it's a race in which a man carries a woman over an obstacle course, and the prize is the woman's weight in beer. Couples don't have to be married. Sports, women, beer. Sign me up. 5 years later, I became the American champion of wife carrying, and I traveled to Finland to compete in the world championships. And I show up in Sankajärvi. I have no idea what to expect. I've never been to this part of the world before. But the first thing I noticed is that no one's trying to sell me anything. As the American champion, I didn't have to pay an entry fee to the race. They had a team of drivers who carted us around anywhere we wanted to go. Complete strangers were inviting us into their homes for sauna, beers, and parties. But this is the craziest part. When the winners were awarded the prize, when they won their beer, they didn't keep it. They gave it to the other competitors. As an American athlete, if you get a prize, you keep it. You don't give it to the losers. Everyone is so nice. Too nice. I see Anu. Hey, what's the catch? This is a cool festival. You could be making a lot more money. She laughs at me. Wife carrying's not about making money. It's about having fun. It's about spreading joy. The businessman in me thinks, what's the profit margin on a kilo of joy? Then I notice all the camera crews. You're licensing a broadcast. Smart. Anu laughs at me again. No, we invite the film crews so that we can share wife carrying with the world. Reuters estimates that up to 1 billion people per year are exposed to the wife carrying race. Wife carrying makes people smile. We're making up to 1 billion people smile each year. Then I realize the event's motto is more joy. But this all sounds crazy. I review the rules of wife carrying. The first rule is everyone must have fun. Okay, Anu, this is nuts, but this can't be normal in Finland. Anu assures me that during the summer in Finland, there are plenty of little towns and villages that hold special events that bring people together just to be happy. She invites me to check out the Sauna World Championships in the south and the Air Guitar World Championships, which is held here in Oulu. At the Wife Carrying World Championships, I learned that you don't have to take yourself so seriously, and that just because you're an athlete, you don't have to focus on winning. Sometimes you can be a clown. So off to the Sauna World Championships I go. Now the sauna is a cultural icon of Finland, so the Sauna World Championships must be amazing. However, when I arrive, the vibe is very stoic. I register. The event organizer is grinning, and he hands me a piece of paper. Here, sign this. Oh, what is it? It's a medical waiver. We're not responsible if you die. Die? Okay. He goes on. The sauna will be 110 degrees Celsius. Every 30 seconds, we pour water on the stones. Whoever stays in the longest wins. Today, you're going to hell. But I start thinking about it. Yeah, like I'll literally be walking into a steam oven. Can you uncook a steak? Then I notice all the salesmen. Want to buy a sauna? Want to buy a sauna? The businessman in me sees that this event is about making money, and it's about avoiding responsibility if something goes wrong. Just the same, I enter the sauna. I sit down, the water hits the steam, or the water hits the stones, and the steam hits my body. Instantly, I feel like I'm melting. My ears feel like they're on fire. I get a new appreciation for that Salvador Dali painting with the melting clocks. Yeah, and time feels like it stops. I last 1 minute and 1 second, and I have to get out. Looking at the event, nobody is happy. Nobody's having fun. There's no joy there. The winners find themselves covered in blisters from the heat and the steam of the sauna. In 2010, somebody actually died competing in the Sauna World Championships. Died. The culture of that event went way off course. Whereas wife carrying was focused on making 1 billion people smile every year, I'm sure that the news of the sauna death made 1 billion people around the world cringe. At the Sauna World Championships, I learned that if you're only concerned with winning and you're not concerned about the experience of those around you, things can go terribly wrong. With such a negative event, I wondered if I should even go to the Air Guitar World Championships. But inside, I love music, and I think to myself, maybe love for music will prevail. When I arrive in Oulu and I show up at the registration desk, I'm told that I have 1 minute on stage to do an air guitar performance to the song of my choice in front of a live audience with a professional sound system. I have flashbacks to my Bon Jovi days. No, but for this, I'm coming with a new tune. The hit single from Green Day, American Idiot. The lights go down, and Johnny Rockstar comes up, and I'm jamming on stage, and I'm loving it. It's just me and my invisible guitar, right? And I am so energized, and I feel so alive on stage. When I leave the stage, I knew I didn't win, but it didn't matter because I was having fun. At the party that night, 2 of the competitors who were fiercely engaged in air guitar combat on stage are now best friends. In the middle of the party, right in front of everybody, they swap pants. They literally take off their pants and trade them with each other in the middle of the party, in the middle of everyone. And it seems so natural. I think to myself, should I swap pants with someone? But it turns out that's not an air guitar thing, it's just a male bonding thing in Finland. A little different. I also learned that the motto of the Air Guitar Championships is make air, not war. At the Air Guitar Championships, I learned that competitors can actually be your friends. And they can be very good friends if you're both the same pant size. My friend Anu exposed me to Finnish festival culture, and it forever changed my thinking about adulthood and happiness. I truly believe that no matter how old you are, no matter where you are in the world, you can be happy if you follow the 3 simple rules that I learned through Finnish festival culture. Number 1, get in touch with your inner child and play. Just play to have fun. You don't need any other reason. I know how foolish I look doing air guitar. I have self-awareness, but it doesn't matter because I'm having fun and I'm happy with others. Which brings us to number 2. Find others to play with. When I'm doing wife carrying with my real wife, Stephanie, sometimes we race to be fast, sometimes we race to be clowns. But it doesn't matter because we're having fun with each other and we're bonding in a really positive environment. Which brings us to number 3. Seek to improve the experience of others. As adults in any community, we have the power to lift the spirits of those around us. We can turn any environment into a positive one if we look out for one another. And so with this Finnish alternative festival culture, I know that everybody can be anything they want when they grow up, no matter how old they are. With Finnish festival culture, you can be a happy adult as an ice cream taste tester or a dog petter. So whenever you want to find your alternative road to happiness, follow these 3 rules. 1, get in touch with your inner child. 2, find others to play with. And 3, actively seek to improve the experience of others in a festival community environment.